didn't even make
Hey guys,
the
what's up?
playoffs.
SkaterX74 here. I'll turn Super Saiyan out for a minute. He doesn't know how I'm recording. We're agreeing that this is a practice run, but I want you guys to see how annoying Super Saiyan is. No, I'm just kidding. I want you guys to understand I'm not the only talkative one. Dog. So here we go. We're gonna play a game, and I'm just gonna act natural, you know, not pretend we're not recording. So here we go. Dude, pick your team.
Oh my god, well it's gonna be like 20.1 if anything. Anyways, what do you think? Blazers making the NBA Finals? $5.
Dude, I think you should send. I think you
But
should pick a
But
team.
Lisa, remember they ended on the 13-game losing streak last year. What if they catch that flu? Deal? Set in stone? You just opened the mountain. Good luck, Lisa. Best of luck. Hopefully you don't see Rip City ripping the NBA Finals open.
Stupid.
Or the Trailblazers taking the trail to the high roads.
Yeah. No.
Or LA beating LA, heading all the way to the NBA finales. Or Damian Lillard just leads the Blazers to the NBA Finals. We keep it clean like that. Alright, Lisa. Nice doing business with you. My hands feel a little greasy now. Greasy with money. $10 coming Andrew's way.
You should probably pick your team.
Alright. You little guy. You doing, little guy. Come here, Murph. Come here, Murph. You're such a comedian. Murphy. Come here. Here, I got a sandwich.
Dude.
You want a sandwich? Tricked you, it's just my fingers, you idiot. Tricked you, thought it was a sandwich, didn't you?
Oh my gosh.
Dogs. He thought it was a sandwich. Okay. It's just my fingers, silly guy. Okay, alright, I'm ready. Done eating, I'm cleaned up, I'm ready to play some NBA. I'm ready to pick up a win real quick.
No.
Alright.
Yeah, whatever, dude.
I'm feeling good. Now tell me who
Just
can stop
pick your
me.
team. That's pretty.
Alright. You knew who I was going to. How about the Drew Holiday, or at least the former Drew Holiday Sixer? Alright. Let's see, who do we got? We got Kobe-less Lakers. I can be Kobe-less Lakers. No Kobe on those Lakers. He's injured.
Oh my god.
He tore his ACL again. Why are they showing him? That's weird. I guess they're just saying, hey, this is the greatest player on the team. You know, he's not going to be able to play, but we'll show him on here anyway. Okay. How you feel about a little bit of German threes from the Dirk Nowitzki's?
I feel like that would suck for me.
Really? Oh, I like how you get the rhyme going. I feel like that would suck for me with the German 3. Dirk Nowitzki. Alright, fine. How about the Nets? They have nobody. They got like Darren Williams and Brook Lopez, that's it.
You're such an idiot.
Oh, you're calling me an idiot because we both have white uniforms. Okay. Here, I'll put on my black
ones. Oh my gosh. Just pick a team that's a good rival against the Blazers for now. I mean, not rival. Do I say rival? I meant Pelicans or something.
No. Yeah.
They have beat the Blazers twice. Hold on, let me see my other options real quick. What do you think of Timberwolves?
I think, you know what, Kevin Love won't stop me tonight. Rip City. Let's get started.
Okay.
Fudge.
I probably just made a mistake.
Wow, dude, really? Aw, crap! I hate you. I actually have to do a sub on here. I have to move Corey Brewer, for JJ Barea. Alexis, you're so funny, man. You should be a comedian. Wait, dude, you're supposed to finish it. Finish it. Just say, unfortunately, I am hide behind the tears of my fat.
Wow.
Why do you always say how fat I am? My mom never calls me fat. Well, she's just trying to make you feel safe and secure in that home of yours. Wait, you live in an apartment? Just kidding. Okay, I don't know. I just wanted to say that because you just said it. Like you were saying it earlier. That was funny.
Welcome everyone to this 2K Sports Podcast live from downtown Minneapolis. The starting five for our game. Here are tonight's starting lineups. And one of the players we'll be seeing in this one, Robin Lopez.
Oh my God.
Lopez is a physical 7-footer, a guy who provides that size inside, and really a high-energy guy. Can get himself into foul trouble.
We win tips around here, up in here,
Which
and
is his aggressiveness.
up in here. Oh, why's my camera? I can never fix my camera.
Skilled offensively as his brother Brooke. Robin's more of a
Why
lunch.
is he so open?
Timberwolves hoping strong showing here for their home crowd. These are the games that challenge you, guys. They will work certainly cut out for you. They can come away with.
Just follow me.
Follow me.
Here, a short.
Yeah, see? See?
show you
Saved
how.
your life there.
Yeah, and you always want to get a couple of wins under your.
Hey, wait, the whole song or just that part?
Now
Oh,
Lillard.
alright.
Following the 3-point.
Hey, hi, what's up guys? Don't know how to dance? That's alright, just follow me. I'll
Basket.
show you how. Grab those wheels and break it down. You can
Marcus Aldridge, all-star for
take it real
straight season. You know, look at he's
Ah, now I forgot. Take it real.
where he went
overall. Alright, wait.
Rubio guarded by Wright. And Rubio kicks to
Be real fun, take it slow. Grab or start up on top, then take it
Yeah.
slow. Hey, pop a wheelie. I don't care. If you get hurt, you got a wheelchair there. That's how it is.
Minnesota. Now, Clark, you talk about Aldridge and what he's meant to the Trailblazers.
Brown in.
Franchise player Steve in Portland.
Yo would score 50.
had to rebuild on the floor.
And he would
Losing
get 30 assists.
He played
And 25 rebounds. Because he's a Mexican monster.
get Aldridge some help.
Not even from
Spanish?
Mexico.
The two.
He's from Spain. He's from
Yeah.
And Brook kicks to Rubio. Second shot opportunity.
Holy crap.
Holy.
Kevin there. Dude, they did something again. Oh yeah, his hair is getting a little longer than usual. Rubio, chomp that back a bit.
Yeah, I know.
For once I'm like commenting on their hair. But look at this, look. Like right here it like glitched a little bit. Like I was supposed to go up for the floater and then they like slid me in because of your defense. But, hey, you made it. Yeah, buckets. Look, he even got his own rebound. Yeah, I got it.
Boy, the fifth time's the charm.
Love that grin.
There.
There you go.
And so just
I really hope the Blazers made that.
Wait.
That's 10
Dude,
bucks
that-
to buy me the plastic texture
Wait,
pack.
you're
Yeah.
betting on
Yeah.
it? Stupid.
and Minnesota.
Not stupid.
Do you think they're
They put up a nice win against a
Yeah. I'm not saying they're gonna win,
What you have.
but I think they're gonna make it.
They never allowed it.
Especially if
don't.
they stay healthy. Well, those guys are beasts.
Every time they took a punch,
Dude, they
Over
made the Thunder the other day look like the Bobcats. They were killing the Thunder, dude.
they immediately made up for it with some
Yeah, they had a really great game against Oklahoma City. Then they beat Indiana, the best team in the league.
before. The Trailblazers have never.
Now they just need to. Now I got to see when they play Miami.
They've always been competitive, but never at the top.
Miami's gonna be the real test. If they can beat Miami, they might actually win.
We're in December.
I don't think they're gonna win though.
Of course, there's Minnesota. They're tied right now. For three, Love.
Oh well, no, they're definitely making the playoffs. I mean, look at their record right now. They're the best in the West.
Dude, this is
Division. They ended up fourth out of the five in there, a record of 6 and 10.
But there's already 20 games at least completed.
And
That
it's
means there's only 60 left. About 60.
not like they're
one left.
either. They've got
I mean,
a lot of
with
talent.
that record already, and they're still winning, dude. It's not like they're like slowing down. They're still winning serious games.
Surprise a lot of people in the North.
They just stopped losing to freaking Phoenix. Like, for some reason, they lost to Phoenix both times. Like, come on, you guys can beat Indiana,
Doris.
freaking Oklahoma City, but you can't beat freaking Phoenix, who has like Phoenix has like 5 wins this season, and 2 of them are from Portland.
wow.
you hear about the Knicks, dude?
Tough, because he can score facing up or with his back to
The Knicks are actually the worst team in the East right now.
his shot. We'll look to
They're like one of the worst in the NBA, actually. I think they're right above the Jazz.
every touch.
The Knicks suck. They went from a monster season to just... They have like 4 wins right now. 4 or 3 wins. They are doing terrible.
Stable. Pretty much
Like, it's just really...
output, solid.
You know Melo's out of there. Melo's getting out of there next season.
Consistency.
The Knicks suck, dude. I like their roster, but they suck. Yeah, he's a free agent next year. He's probably... A lot of people are saying he's going to go to the Lakers. Lakers or somebody else. I'd like to see him go to Portland. He'd be a great player in Portland.
I'm sure he's looking for a win, though. Maybe
No. Yeah, because Portland's getting better. Exactly. That's why what I'm saying.
That
He
would
want to go
be
to Portland like
amazing.
from last
That
year.
would be awesome.
If he goes to Portland,
I knew
though,
Portland would
they,
be good
um,
one day.
And Lillard.
oh my god. Well, they were good. Like they were good 4 years ago when Brandon Roy was healthy. They made it to the playoffs and they got to the Western Finals, but they lost to the Lakers.
Defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punt it.
Anyways, yeah. I mean, I think there's a chance Melo could go there, probably to replace Batum. I mean, I really like Batum, but I think
There's just not a name.
maybe they keep Batum and Batum could play off the bench.
Talk about the best power forward.
But they need Wesley Matthews.
The ability to score down.
Yeah, but in real life, he hasn't been playing.
He can step away from the basket and knock down a shot.
He's had some good years in real life.
Well,
And Steve, even though LaMarcus isn't the
Last
beefiest
2 years.
player, he doesn't have a lot of weight. He's got tremendous
But
balance.
anyway, yeah, Melo. I think he's probably gonna end up on the Lakers because
To finish the play and get 3 points out of the possession.
Kicks it
yeah,
up.
he loves Los Angeles. His wife really wants to.
Dishes to Martin. There's the feed to Rubio.
Wow, I never think that. I don't know.
Over right. Another miss by Martin.
Wes Matthews was undrafted
I can imagine most of
in
them.
2009.
Like,
He ended up not only making the team in Utah,
wow,
but
he says LeBron.
for the Jazz. He's solidified
I don't know.
wing in this league, and he's a tough defender who can make the
I
outside.
know Dirk doesn't like video games.
And Clark, you talked about the tough Matthews until last season. You know, Steve, he had never missed a game.
250 straight games to start his career.
What I'm really curious, honestly, the person I'm most
Done
curious
for his teammates. One of my
I
favorite.
wonder what he does.
Just a tough, physical player who can knock down threes. Somebody you want on your squad.
His dad played in the NBA for a while.
KG's been like the most serious
Good, but-
basketball player.
Very clever passing. That was just beautifully done.
Yeah, he's like always. They always talk about that. He's like the most intense player out there. But I just wonder what he does in his free time. A lot of people, like in videos I watch, they say that KG's actually a really fun person.
Reliable performance.
Jokes around all the time. When he gets to like in a game or on practice,
And Rubio kicks to Love. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio.
I don't know.
Rubio's got his 3rd assist on the night. Lillard,
I have a feeling he'll be.
the rebound by Kevin Love.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go right.
But the funny thing is, he's the only healthy net there.
He
He's the only
put,
healthy.
and again,
Paul Pierce broke his hand the other day. Darren Williams has a sprained ankle.
Getting his point.
Jason Terry's got a bruised knee. Like the Nets just fell apart.
up.
Well, a bruised knee is a lot more serious than like a regular bruise. The knee is very fragile.
Second quarter just getting set to start. And
But making fun of his bruise.
for Minnesota.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him.
And the offensive rebounding has been really impressive so far as well. So I really.
That's courtesy
They
of,
always say his name like that.
Fueled up.
Highlights. Ricky Rubio.
and so in the game,
With a nice pass.
big men, Love, and
Wow, why didn't you?
Rubio and Martin manning the back.
Ricky Rubio.
Most elite
Guess who's back? Erkertandrew.
You know, that's big man as you'd want to see. Game planning for any of them is a challenge because you know how much attention you're going to have to.
Oh, I got a nice big old deuce.
Boys, either you leave other areas of the floor open and put some extra bodies down.
Yeah, I can't wait to see the Blazers go there.
One of these guys running wild on them. Another
I'm
six.
actually pumped up for him.
Bottom of the Northwest for the Wolves.
Boston's still gonna make the playoffs. That's the sad part about the East.
There's something.
The East has really got weak this year.
And
How many teams have just fallen apart? Boston's actually gonna make the playoffs still, dude.
let's get
Wow.
I don't know. I don't think they'll do much unless Jeff Green just becomes like the new Michael Jordan.
Previously, publicly commented on a lack of support, a feeling that is candid
Ellie Olynyk got injured too.
And he
Not like
did?
a serious injury, but he's hurt.
for a team that had
Which
long,
kind of makes me sad.
but with the new leadership, talented teammates, and a great coach,
It was true.
Guys, is high.
Ellie Olynyk's gonna be a star.
be nice to see them turn it around. Thank you, Doris. J.J.
I
Burke.
bet within 2 years he'll be an all-star.
And that
All-star.
is never going to be easy.
He's averaging 20 points,
Wolves now.
10 rebounds, 2 blocks,
They have yet to win the division since
3
2000.
assists,
It's not like it's easy. You got Denver
1.2 steals.
rebound.
And he's gonna do really well. He's gonna shoot about 54%. I'm gonna guess. He's gonna shoot about 10% from three. He's not a three-point shooter.
Lee Matthews,
He'll shoot about 81% from the free throw line.
3-point shooting.
He'll make about 2
Too many guys
three-pointers in the
Play
season.
around the league. He's in
He'll
the
get about 200
in field goal.
throw attempts.
Yeah, and again at his
He'll
three-point
play about 36 minutes a game.
open spot.
Like telling every single little stat. He'll average 2 fouls per game.
Passes those triples.
And
Dude, I like that guy.
Time.
AJ Borraja.
first bucket of the game.
Dog.
Turn
Don't
it
run
down.
into my charge, dog.
Doubles, but Ricky Rubio is
Ricky Rubio.
always going to score and
Look at Ricky putting the moves on Lillard. What you got, little Lillard? I'm a superstar.
there in that triple-double.
Ole steal. Ricky. Look, I'm gonna show off with some Rubio spins.
And blocked.
Oh, that would have been nice. You like that pass though?
Just to Rubio.
Oh, you can't stop Spinny.
Spinning.
He's a top. The way he spins.
An important role in their offense today,
Hey
guys.
dude, what's up?
They may not be in the league.
Well, and Rubio, and I'm going to borrow a phrase here from Clark
But
Cup.
yeah, I'm really excited for Corley. I know Lisa was actually hesitating to make the bet. She was like, I don't know, they've been on a roll. I don't know if I want to make that bet.
Big thing he
I
has.
was like, dude, what if they get bad again though, like last year? Like I was kind of like making myself.
His outside shot just to
But,
defense honest when they're guarding.
I really, not even for the money. I just want to see Portland do well. So bad. They've had really bad luck lately.
6
Like in the past 5 years.
throw line.
You know,
So
even
I really hope they make it to the finals.
this
And I think if they do, they could be troubling for Miami because of LaMarcus Aldridge.
opportunity.
And Damian Lillard, because their point guard's Mario Chalmers. So Mario Chalmers is gonna have a harder time guarding Rubio and scoring as much as, or not Rubio, as Damian Lillard. And Damian Lillard's playing amazing.
Aldridge
He's just
collects the 2 point.
so clutch. He's like an outstanding three-point shooter. I've been watching so many Blazer highlights. Like they're all him in the fourth quarter just shooting these dagger threes. Like they're just right in. He's like so good at shooting threes.
Do your work.
And he's clutch. He's just like
And
amazing.
here we go.
I think Damian Lillard's easily a Hall of Famer, and then I think he can lead them to the finals at least.
Now what's going to keep them in
It's
the...
all,
But from the other perspective,
yeah, he played all 82 games last season, though, and I'm hoping he doesn't get injured, because I'm going to be really sad if he does. I'm a huge fan of him.
Set up that play.
hey, it goes without saying that if you're beat up and your all-star power forward is on the
He
shelf,
was an underdog in the draft last year, too. Everybody was saying that Anthony Davis would easily win Rookie of the Year and be the best
others
rookie
in their
and all that. And then Damian Lillard just took the spotlight.
well after that great
Portland got so lucky for picking him. That was genius.
And a foul called on the shot.
Whoever decided to pick him.
Time, so he'll shoot.
Portland GM. I have no idea what his name
Picking up again on the Timberwolves.
is. He was very wise.
17-39. 25 record against the rest of the West.
There was a lot of other people he could have picked.
Conference,
but he picked the right one.
Expect it.
Yeah, there was plenty of other picks Portland could have got. They could have got
so much of their front court as they did last
year.
Injury. It's amazing.
Last year's draft didn't really have that many people.
Down low.
Like this year.
It's tough to win.
But there was big men.
Good. Morea's got.
I really feel like
He's getting the touches.
also a player that really changed his team
First
is
quarter.
Robin Lopez.
Right.
They needed his shot blocking. Because they don't have anybody that blocks a lot of shots. Except for Nicholas Batum last year led them in block shots. Can you believe that? Nicholas Batum was their top shot blocker. Not LaMarcus, not J.J. Hickson, Nicholas Batum. That's how much they desperately needed. Robin Lopez. Robin Lopez gets about 2 blocks every game. They need his defense, and he's really helped them. And then he's a pretty solid rebounder. And then LaMarcus, man, he's been stepping it up. He's averaging like 23 points per game, which is a career high for him. 10 rebounds, which he's never averaged. And like, he's averaging a good block, a block and a half. And he's getting about like 2 assists. And like 1.2 steals. He's playing about 35 minutes every game.
It's a rebound.
He's doing pretty well. Wait, yeah.
Out of bounds.
Mark Salder's definitely going to be an all-star again. Damian Lillard, too. For the first time in, like, 20 years, Portland's going to have 2 all-stars. For the first time since Clyde Drexler and, actually, no. The Blazers had Scottie Pippen at one point. Scottie Pippen and somebody else. So never mind. They had Scottie. But Scottie did lead them to the NBA Finals, or the Western Finals twice. But that was back when Shaq and Kobe were around. So they just kept losing to Shaq and Kobe.
For him.
Open shot, Lopez. But they recover.
Did you know Scottie Pippen also, or not Scottie Pippen?
Cannot hit. Some solid defense from Beck. And Rubio kicks to Shved.
This person right here is named Alexi.
He got it up in.
Alright. I don't judge NBA players' names.
Dominating first.
As long as they're in the NBA, I'm proud of them.
Welcome.
Did I just see Kevin Love have 9 rebounds already? Wow, nice job. I'm loving it. Ooh. I don't like his shooting though. He's having a really rough
You're
time.
loving
4
it.
12.
Kevin Love's. You're loving Kevin Love's stats.
Dude.
So
Rubio's playing pretty well too. Look at this: 14, 3, 6, 2, and 7 out of 10. That's pretty nice. Raya, 10 is 9.
Well, what's that guy with the long hair?
Who? That's Alexi Shved. That's who I was talking about. He's from like another country.
Okay then.
Good shooter. Alright. Marcus, 8, 6, 3, 0. Holy crap, these guys haven't even played. What happened to big old Alan Craft? Hasn't played a single minute in the first half.
Our hands, but we'll see if that goes down.
And you still have Mo Williams too. Mo was nice.
Kevin Love really has his fingerprints.
Yeah.
I know we've said this many times before, but I'll say it again. He had a great first half, just an explosive offensive.
So what would you do if I told you I was?
Surprised we're talking about what a great second half he had. He can usually keep it going.
Now a timeout called by Portland. This chance to take a look at
Shut up.
Weak opponent. His team last year sweeping the season series.
And now let's take a down of this season's best rebounding point guards. Ricky Rubio.
And it may not be the first thing you think.
Yeah, I'll listen to it later when Lisa.
You look at a lot of the point guards. Rebounding was always a big part of their game.
Yeah, I think that's true, Steve. It's not a necessary attribute for a point guard, but the ability is something that took a few of the greats to another level entirely, and it helps your team.
Tipped it when I was trying to pass it.
On the court for the Trailblazers.
No, that's stupid. It doesn't sound as cool as
Thomas Robinson. Crab is out there with Mo Williams. And
it sounds really awkward when you say it.
Even the teams at the bottom match up relevant.
But just for that, fuck it.
Well, Kevin, maybe your relative strengths don't show up against a top-tier team, but lower the bar of competition a little bit, and in your own way, you can shine.
That's a good point. From 17 feet out, Muhammad, no luck.
Bucket.
He was out of position. He was wide
Guess
open.
I'm not in MC.
Advantage.
And Williams, here we
We're not in, Oh my god, do we really need a replay though? Come on, bro.
Dude, that was freaking crazy. Oh, that was freaking awesome. Oh.
Rubio, I said don't foul.
Look at that. Dude, that was just freaking crazy. He's like, here, let me jump off your back. So I'm just like, cool.
I should get an assist for that.
a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll
Let's see if he can hit the free throw.
Well,
Okay. I was about to say, if you miss the free throw, that just ruins the whole moment.
from Oklahoma.
That was so awesome! Oh, brick. Never mind. It was okay.
Fair or not, I think
Dude, I just realized I've been killing you this whole game. I've been leading by like 15 holes.
There's the pass to
I want to catch up, dude.
tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
Oh, he sucked.
Rubio kicks the ball. Left side, Martin. And it's blocked. Out of bounds, Timber.
Oh my god. It was 12 actually. I don't know if he scored any in the last game or not. I doubt it.
It's a lot of
He scores like once every like 5 games. Dude.
one make on
I haven't seen a highlight from him at all.
Here's Muhammad. That three off the mark. And for the Blazers, statistically the
Hey,
most
look, your best shot blocker. Oh, look at him getting assists too.
through 2012.
Nicholas Batum gets like almost like LeBron-like stats.
injury prevention, and that's key, using
The
strength,
closest thing you guys have to LeBron. Yeah.
strength and
Because
flexibility,
he gets a lot of assists, he gets rebounds, he blocks shots, he
In
shoots.
real life.
not leaving any stone.
Yeah, real life, that's what I'm talking about.
Here-
He averages like 5 rebounds and 5 assists. And like 14.
And that's
Really all around. That's why he's so valuable. And he's a great defender. Great defender.
can't hit from in close. Minnesota leading by
That's why they would be good against Miami. Because Batum could try to guard LeBron.
He's got
And
14.
I think he would do average. The best person, honestly, to guard LeBron in the league would probably be
Here's Dang.
Paul George. Paul George fits LeBron perfectly.
He gets it back. That's good.
Paul George, or
Well, they,
Scottie Pippen, if Scottie Pippen was still in the
of
league.
course, they've done a lot.
Scottie Pippen
OMG,
would
my
be the
friend
best.
Bob.
Rebounds have played a major factor.
Hey, Steve, you know rebounding always one of the key barometers in determining the victor.
Man, he goes old school on us with the finger roll.
Well, it's natural to
Paul George.
how Rubio would be able to play after tearing his ACL, but you know he
Oh, yeah, I like it though.
showed he still could create space and drop that perfect pass to a teammate. Boy, he's fun to watch. He's a real magician with the basketball.
Passes to Crab.
Paul George is one of those players that I like
Crab's got 4
everything about.
quarters. The Timberwolves have gone
He
from
just looks awesome.
the field since the third quarter got underway. The dunk and the foul, a power out.
And the thing I like about Paul George is he's
One more at the line. It's
It's
on.
really that well known. Not well known at all. Because he plays first of all for an Indiana team that sucked the last 2 seasons.
Went after.
And he wasn't even that good yet. He was like improving. Last year was his 3rd year in the league. Last year was only his 3rd year in the
So
league.
recovery.
And he's like a superstar now all of a sudden.
Steve,
But
better than ever.
then they made it to the Eastern Finals. They almost
The recovery period
were so
happened.
close.
But I think
It's crazy how close people get to beat in Miami. The Spurs had them. The Spurs had them if they did not let Ray Allen hit that 3. If they didn't let Chris Bosh get that rebound, Greg Popovich took out
Yeah,
Tim
and
Duncan the most
and
important
it's so
time
sad
in
they
the
won.
league.
From Rubio. Rubio's got
Oh, you're talking on the Indiana one?
Williams passes to Crab.
Yeah, that was the Indiana one, yeah.
Yeah.
Indiana was the one where Paul George like backed up and LeBron got this super
Points
easy
in
layup.
the second half.
Like you, game winner. And Paul George was like, I'm gonna retire. Fine, guys. I wonder what the Pacers Spurs series would have been like. That's actually a tough one. I don't know who would win that one. I think the Spurs would have won because they have more experience.
Forceful with that.
And Tim Duncan's like, he played so well against Miami.
teammates going a little bit, fellas.
He just played bad in the
You know, the Wolves were devastated by
Game 6, actually, that was the game where Tim Duncan had a monster first half. He had like 26 points and 10 rebounds in just the first half. He was scoring like crazy, I think, in Game 6. But then Greg Popovich took out Tim Duncan in the last rebound. That last rebound was the last 3 rebounds where LeBron hit the 3, and then Chris Bosh got that rebound, passed it to Ray Allen to send it to overtime. That's where they went wrong, taking out the great Timmy.
Wasted no time.
Yeah. It's sad. But I wonder who would win. Indiana Spurs one would be
Tight and close.
too.
And back to Minnesota.
Kawhi Leonard would have had to go against Paul George. I'm a big Kawhi Leonard fan.
Much can change.
And then Tim would go against Roy Hibbert. Big Roy Hibbert.
Kevin Love.
I think Roy Hibbert would give Tim Duncan a hard time because he's a great shot blocker, Roy. He's still averaging like 3.5 blocks every game.
This is a pretty talented team.
I remember in the beginning of the season, for like the first 5 games, he was averaging 5.6 blocks a game. That would have been crazy if he could keep that up.
Timberwolves lead.
That would have been like the best. The best in NBA history for a season is 5.2 blocks. Somebody got 5.2 blocks every game. His name was Mark Eaton. He was like this big, thick white guy back in like 70s.
Separating the shot.
70s, 80s. Yeah, 5 blocks every game. Imagine that. That's crazy. That's career highs for some big men. Like some big men only get 5 blocks in a game for their career high. It's crazy to think someone would get that every game.
It's on Nicholas Batum. That's his first foul. A 3 off the end.
Hakeem Olajuwon used to get 4.5 every game.
He got the shot.
I wish Hakeem would have been.
Couldn't get it to fall.
But Steve played all day long.
There aren't many big men that would be able to stop Hakeem Olajuwon. He was fast too. He was a fast big.
All pressure, then.
Oh, Batum for the buzzer. Oh.
As we end the
It's alright. You're only down 14.
deficit, we'll make it tough to come back.
Dude, Kevin Martin. I mean, I wasn't really saying anything, but Kevin Martin was hitting 3s in that quarter. Oh. Man, he's missed a lot, though.
To start the 4th quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know.
What's up, dude?
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far.
You think you're gonna win this?
What's up,
Boy, they're passing.
Wow.
What's up?
It's like a thing of beauty.
You don't sound as cool as when I say,
What's up, dog?
Transition and scoring some hoops in the fast break tonight.
Martin out on the wing with ball.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you about your whole school story.
Love. And
All I can say is good luck.
that's the lineup for Minnesota.
I want to see you be social.
Game's no good.
I know how special you are, but it's just hard for me to help you when I'm all the way over here in Oregon.
Goes down. Very quick possession
I
right.
could always just go over there and threaten your friends.
Reyes.
Hey, talk to Alexis. He's a good kid. Or you'll have to see me.
Well, that's
Okay, man. Look, she gives me candy for no reason. It's kind of weird.
The bucket.
Accept the candy. Eat it in front of her and say thank you. Be nice. And somebody walks up to you. Hey, are you friends with that Andrew guy? And you're like, Andrew Hill. I think he said it was like Erkert or something. Oh yeah, him. Yeah, I play Xbox. So then why? He's really scary. Why's that? Thank you, Alexis. Wait, why are you thanking me? Oh, don't worry about it. Thanks for the candy, I guess. It tasted good.
And it wasn't just
It didn't taste like dollar store candy or anything.
put on the.
Oh, well, it was from the doc. No, it wasn't. Okay. Okay. No, you want to hang out sometime? Why are you making that weird voice? Nothing. I'm just really nervous around you, you know? You're so cool. Yeah, well, let's hang out tonight. Oh, really? Oh, that's weird. Okay. Sure. Bye. Bye. And then I'm like sitting around the corner, they turn in the hallway. Oh, so I heard you said goodbye. Did you say anything nice? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That'd be hilarious.
what's going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss.
It works.
Deep. Leonard drops it in.
When they go over your house, I'm like sitting outside the window watching them to make sure they'd be nice. Like, and they're like looking all sweating. Oh, Alexis, how's it going? No, nothing. Can we play you're like, hey, you want to play some MC? And they're like, I hate MC. They look out the window. I love MC. Yeah, sure. I love Minecraft. Favorite game ever. Hashtag 10 out of 10.
And that one's good.
He wasn't able to get his score sheet in the first half, but he looks like he's starting to find his comfort zone here.
Kicks to Berea. Launches a three. That's good. Berea's got 5 points now this quarter.
They are killing them with that three-point shot here in the second half.
Please tell me you don't.
Still not able to get it done.
How about that for a
Oh, not a whole week.
They can give the three as well as they can take the three.
Gets it to go.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets.
The defense isn't.
Can I just skip 8th grade? I'll go to Napa High. But honey, we only gotten halfway through the year.
Robinson inside.
But Mom, I don't like Minecraft. Minecraft? What? What's that? You don't want to know.
Trading. He feeds it to Berea. That's in. Coming off an assist from Rubio. Berea.
That was wow. Can you tell that guy to leave me alone?
Rebound.
What, Andrew? He hasn't talked to people. What are you talking about? He's usually pretty quiet. I don't know about that.
Maintain your lead. Everything's falling now, and this lead continues to increase.
Yeah, it's just way too with a scoring pace like this. I mean, why the defense? Tough time.
Rubio with it. Williams picks him up.
Oh crap! You stupid crab.
Robinson inside. They need this. He lays it in. Timberwolves leading by 19 points. Here's the three. Berea, no good.
I hate you. Why don't you switch schools now?
And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And then you get on X like, Andrew, you did it again. I did it again.
Tough one right there.
Berea.
Yeah, like a bunch of hate messages on Facebook. I hate you, kid.
And
Kill yourself. You ruined my life.
Just a
Worst 8th grade ever.
the simplest of exchanges.
Trailblazers trailed by 19. And we'll...
Just a reputable.
I got threatened. A lot of mean people. Especially that one kid.
He really struggled to find his shot, and right now it's how to score effectively in the NBA. I just think it's going to take him a little time because he's undersized as a power forward, and not.
He wasn't even supposed to be there. And they let him walk around.
Foul.
The teachers didn't even care. They actually liked him. They wanted to be our teacher aide. Oh my god, it was the worst.
That was the right call. The defender was not really set in that situation. Well, that was a superb read.
Crap.
He jumped right into but the instant the ball.
Get a nice assist, crap.
And for Robinson offensively, do you think he can turn it around, Steve?
Well, he's got a lot of athleticism. I think he's best suited as a rebounder, a guy who can come in with great energy, probably off the bench, but he doesn't have a polished offensive post game at this point.
Shot's good from Love.
You got to feel pretty good about this win tonight, guys, defending their home floor.
Yeah, and just riding it out here now. I mean, they.
Yeah, I've been asking you all year.
Yeah.
I've been trying to talk to you all year. Oh no, I learned that you're actually a pretty cool person.
Team for
She
the
looks out the window. You make really weird noises. I don't know if I want to hang out with you. But Alexis, we could be such good friends.
in the shot and game clock.
Okay, I'll give you another chance. But
Minnesota.
be normal. Okay. And then she looks out the window. Okay, I'll be really normal. I promise. Normal.
Batum. Here we go, one-on-one. Robinson, that's good. Robinson.
Hashtag not weird.
Fires the three.
Tack on a few more points to the lead. Why not? As Emphatic showing for
Napa High or something. Like, go to school the next year. Okay, I think he's gone. I'm so glad to be at a different school. She said she's going to New Tech and all that.
Hey guys! You coming to walk into class? Hey guys, what's up? Not New Tech. Alexis, I think you walked to the wrong school today. Oh, I didn't walk with my mom drove me. I think you got a ride to the wrong school. No, this is Napa High, right?
Roads are paved by loving hands.
She's like, well, you know,
energy from turning fan.
Oh, by the way, my friend Andrew's coming to visit this weekend.
For a month.
So you can't see this pain.
Mom, I want to go to New Tech.
Even though I don't know the first thing about technology, still wanna go home.
I'll take my paradise on her.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, make my paradise on her. I'll make my paradise on her. I'll take my paradise on her.
Hey, douchebag, what's up? I'm gonna follow you around like
dog.
Yes. And then, like, you act all like funny, you just glare.
Yeah, when you look away, you start unpacking your bag. I look at the girl. Hey, you remember what we said, right?
Like, no, we should go move the water.
Oh my god.
Oh no, this is my fault.
Didn't even make.
Hey guys,
the
what's up? Skater Act 74 here. I'll turn Super Saiyan now for a minute. He doesn't know I'm recording. We're agreeing that this is a practice run, but I want you guys to see how annoying Super Saiyan is. No, I'm just kidding. I want you guys to understand I'm not the only talkative one. Dog. So here we go. We're gonna play a game, and I'm just gonna act natural, you know, not pretend we're not recording. So here we go. Dude, pick your team.
Oh my god. Well, it's gonna be like 20.1 if anything. Anyways, what do you think? Play this, making the NBA Finals. $5.
Yeah, I think you should send. I mean, I think you should pick a
But
team.
Lisa, remember they ended on the 13-game losing streak last year. What if they catch that flu? Deal? Set? Set in stone? You just opened the mountain. Good luck, Lisa. Best of luck. Hopefully you don't see Rip City ripping the NBA Finals open.
Stupid.
Or the Trailblazers taking the trail to the high roads.
Yeah. No.
Or LA beating LA, heading all the way to the NBA finales. Or Damian Lillard just leads the Blazers to the NBA Finals. We keep it clean like that. Alright, Lisa. Nice doing business with you.
That's awesome. But, since we're done with all these stupid jokes that are freaking funny.
Didn't even make.
Hey guys,
playoffs.
what's up? Skater Act 74 here. I'll turn Super Saiyan now for a minute. He doesn't know I'm recording. We're agreeing that this is a practice run, but I want you guys to see how annoying Super Saiyan is. No, I'm just kidding. I want you guys to understand I'm not the only talkative one. Dog. So here we go. We're gonna play a game, and I'm just gonna act natural, you know, not pretend we're not recording. So here we go.